premise behind it was I wanted to speak to a current Premiership footballer to find out about his experiences of being with an agent and how he got to be playing originally for Mitchell and Lewisham in London to then playing for West Ham, but then also understanding what happened to a player that had been in the academy and had a bit more of a silver mouth or silver-tongued route to it, because Antonio didn't, and what happened to him. So I really wanted the two sides of the coin, because to me, that is what the game of two halves is. We all know that football's 90 minutes, and you can go back to Istanbul with Milan winning 3-0, and then what happened second half, Liverpool go and turn it around and win. To me, life is no different in football. The first part of your life, or the first half, is being your professional footballer. But actually, what's going to happen in the second half? And let's be fair, the second half is much bigger than the first half, because you're hoping that you're going to make 80, 85 years, God willing. So what do you do for 50 years? How do you survive? So if you allow me, I'm going to give you a prime example, and it actually centres around Michail Antonio. So it was last February at Stamford Bridge, which was quite funny, because we were going to do it in January. And he said, no, look, Marco, can we not do it in January? And I didn't really join the dots. I said, why not? He said, because I'm a West Ham boy and I'm coming to Stamford Bridge in a transfer window. I'm not doing it. I went, oh, yeah, actually, that does make a bit more sense. So we did it in February after the window had closed. And I sat him down and I said to him, look, so West Ham have just bought Jared Bowen from Hull. And they bought him. Yeah. And he's done well. How much?
20 mil, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 20 mil. But here's the horror stat for you, which goes back to my point of someone having that strength. He was on £9,000 a week at Hull. Personally, I think you could probably buy Hull for £9,000. I don't know why you kept on paying him every week. But anyway, so he's earning £9,000 a week. He goes to West Ham. He's 23, signs a 5-year contract, and he gets £50,000 a week. So fair play to his agent. His agent's done a very, very good job. I said, if I was representing Jared Bowen, I would have sat him down and said, you're in the top league now. You're an elite player, an elite earner, but I'm only going to give you £20,000 a week. Michail Antonio recalled. He goes, what are you doing? You won't be in business long, and you won't be liked. I said, I will be in business, and I'm not here to be liked. He said, but I don't understand why you would do that. I said, so, okay, you're earning £20,000 a week. You can have anything you like, whatever you can't spend £9,000 a week. Let's be honest, lads.
No,
God knows how you. Yeah, I don't know how you spend.
You can dream.
You can dream, but my point is, how do you spend £9,000 every week? I don't think you can, let alone 20,000. But because you've been elevated to a Premiership side, there's your 20k. And then we can tell, what do you do with the 30,000? Straight away thinking you're doing something with it. I went, I'm not even touching it. It's going to be put to one side. Even if you're old school and you want to leave it into your bank account, which earns you obviously no interest. He went, right. I said, so in 10 weeks, what have you got there? He's sharp. He goes, well, £300,000. I said, that's just 10 weeks. I said, just bear with me. So, 52 weeks in the year. But if you do that for 30 weeks, pretty much half the year, and you're doing that regularly, you've got £900,000. You do that for 5 years, you've got £5 million in your bank, you're 28, and you've still got £20,000 a week for the other rest of the weeks of the year, which was 22. Straight away, Antonio goes, yeah, I get it. He said, no one did that for me when I was a player coming up. He said, I now always have to get a 5-year contract, always go for £70,000, gives me security because I'm playing catch up. But no one was doing that, and no one is doing that. And that's when I knew I was onto something.
Yeah, Marco, what if I'm a player and you're representing me, and I'm saying, no, you're not taking my money. I'm not. What if I say no?
Then ultimately you're my client and you're going to say no. Okay. But when you then, what happens in those 5 years, if you get a career-threatening injury and you're out of the game,